Hello, this is Not a Spring Chicken. Yes, I know there's lots of news to cover, but last night, of course, I went to the premiere of Raven, which you would not believe all the photographers there. You would have thought they were expecting somebody big. In fact, there were probably over 70 photographers. Actually, it was probably more than that. There were so many, but you know what? We did get some cool interviews with Roland Kickinger, who was in The Terminator, and Weston Cage, Nicolas Cage's son, and of course, Meadow Williams, the star of Raven. But for now, we're going to bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today.
On the back, I've got a car that's going to be too big for people to drive.
Oh, get out of the box and into the cube.
That's right. That's just not small enough for Obama.
Well, President Barack Obama says he's now found savings that will pay almost all the costs of a massive overhaul of America's healthcare system.
I love that. This is really, he's going to cut back on what he's paying people and services. As one of the people that was supporting him basically said, in other words, he's going to bring in rationing like in Canada and England and all the other countries.
Which he said he wasn't going to do.
But every time, okay, he already, when he tells you he's not going to do it, you can bet the bank that's exactly what he's going to do.
Oh, that's right.
He already tells you what he's going to do.
I know, but see, some of those people actually believe what he says.
Well, they thought he was going to bring change like they thought.
Well, when he promised change, it does not necessarily mean it's changed like you think.
It was changed like he wanted it to be.
That's right. Summers calls Obama defender of free markets.
He doesn't kind of get a lot. The guy, okay.
Summers, what in the world?
That was said right after he said he's going to cut back on what he's paying people and services, and he's going to put the insurance companies out of business.
So how is he a defender of free markets?
No one knows. They said everything he's doing is left-wing socialist.
Yeah, I would agree. Mohammed Ahmadinejad claims victory in Iran.
Everybody in the whole world except this man thought that it was going to be an honest election.
Now, come on. How could he actually have thought it was going to be an honest election?
Because the Iranians told him it was going to be. And he could see him voting on TV.
Oh, my God.
Remember, he may actually think that his election was honest, even though it took 6 weeks longer than the election's supposed to.
He could have a different definition of honesty.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
And bending the rules. Yes, Obama balks at claims from jet ditching in Hudson.
Yeah, AIG is the company that provided the insurance, and they're basically refusing the claims of all the people that were dumped in the water. Because remember, this is how Obama's going to run the country.
Oh, that's right, because he is head of AIG.
He's the chairman of AIG also.
People forget about that. Oh gosh, can you imagine what's going to happen to your health care?
Yeah, no, don't bet.
Or to your Chrysler warranty.
Yeah, if they choose not to. Well, they already axed out 900 places to get your warranty with your service. So nobody's going to take their car across the state line to get their warranty worked on. So.
Ooh. And North Korea says it will weaponize its plutonium.
Yeah, everybody in the world but the President of the United States knew that this is where it was heading. But he could talk to them because they were reasonable people. Did
he really think he could talk to them, or is he just trying to...
No.
I mean,
Barack
is he really that much in a bubble?
Like Barack Obama is a teacher, and teachers, especially people in the Democratic Party, have this weird idea that if you talk to people, they'll be nice with you.
Until they aren't.
That's right.
Administration speeds overseas detainee relocation.
Oh yeah, because nobody wants them. Like they said that, the people they sent to Bermuda at $11 million apiece. On one side of them is Michael Bloomberg, the mayor of New York, and on the other side is Michael Douglas.
I'm sure they're not really happy about that.
No, because they are listed as terrorists, these people. They are on the international terrorist list.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
They've got to be very, very... Of course, it's only 2 individuals, right?
4.
What? No, 2 individuals, Michael Douglas and...
Oh no, there's other people. They got them in a cottage in the middle of a compound surrounded by major people.
Well, did somebody put up their compound for them to come stay in?
Yeah, we're paying them $11 million apiece.
No, but did some celebrity or whoever owned the compound? Oh.
Basically, the government rented the place out without asking anybody about it, because if they'd asked them, they'd have been turned down.
Of course, they would have been really pissed off, but you know.
Yeah, they will kill the tourists, and no one's going to go to the Bermudas knowing that they are listed as terrorists.
Well, guess what's going to happen to their Bermuda property?
Yep.
Yep. UN imposes tough new sanctions on North Korea.
Yeah, basically, that's sort of an Obama and a BS at the same time. You know, the United States, we're going to get tough and enforce them. Well, they said there is no enforcement capabilities in the legislation. And if the United States enforces it, they will simply open fire on any one ship that we put out there. And Obama started World War III. Yeah, but he can talk to them.
For the president who didn't want to risk our military.
Well, he won't. Okay, let's put it this way. So we lose 27,000 soldiers at the border, so that he can sit there and say that we can talk to him.
Yeah, and I don't think we lost that many in the Iraqi War.
No, but he's going to lose
the entire time over how many years?
27. They said 27,000 soldiers in, I think, was it 45 minutes to Seoul.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. GM sells Saab looms as Speedy Koenigsegg steps up.
We know the people at Koenigsegg. We've been in their car.
And this is ridiculous.
They have no money. They can't even...
Well, that's why they will happily buy Saab, because Saab has infrastructure and Koenigsegg doesn't.
Yeah, and then since Obama's going to provide the money for them to operate...
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not give it to Tesla or some other little company?
I'm thinking about, we should simply pick up one of the automobiles. I mean, we could call it the Bikini Czar.
Ah.
Because they got all these lines that are being gotten rid of and nobody wants them.
That's true. I saw a Saturn commercial the other day, and Saturn's on the block.
Oh, no, Saturn has been
bought. Oh, it's been bought by Penske.
Penske doesn't want the Saturn. He wants the distributorship so he can put out his miniature smart cars.
Hey, did they pay him to take Saturn?
I'm assuming they did that way.
Because we didn't hear that they did, but
they didn't have the money to take it.
Yeah, but here they're paying everybody else to take these companies.
That's what I'm assuming.
Usually, when you break up a company, you sell them off and you get money for them.
But Obama does not believe in the rules of law, which the pieces are worth more than the whole. He's giving the pieces away to anybody that will take them, and then paying people to operate them.
Wow, sounds like a Gitmo.
Which means he's also the chairman of those new companies.
Oh yeah, people forgot about that. See, he's going to be chairman all over the world.
For a piece of information on the man that doesn't want to be the owner of anything, we now own sections of 500 different companies since Obama took over.
I do notice one thing. Koenigsegg is foreign.
That's right.
Another foreign company, just like Fiat.
Right.
Tax on health benefits may be delayed until 2013.
After the election. He wants to be re-elected president, which is why he came up with this brilliant plan this morning to pay for everything by cutting back on what people are getting. But doctors aren't going to get cut back.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Historic anti-smoking bill aims at stopping teens.
It's not going to stop. Okay, what you did is you just waved a flag in front of teenagers saying, my parents, the government says it's bad for me, so guess what?
I know, then they're going to want it more. They forget how teens are.
Instead of being like when I was younger, people going out and getting adults to buy them beer, they're going to get them to go out and buy cigarettes for them.
Employees may be taxed for texting if IRS updates work cell phone rules.
I know. If you text to somebody while you're on the work cell phone, that is now going to have an extra tax on it. The IRS needs money, folks.
Well, it's like, I haven't looked at how much you pay for taxes on the cell phone bill, but I think it's about 30% anyway right now.
Well, look at probably 60% by the time Obama gets done with you.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. And of course, a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Okay. Dictators always overreach in what they're trying to do, and then they underestimate the opposition to what they're doing.
Ah, the Achilles heel of a dictatorship.